Okay, so you can see now that red has got to 9, scored one more, so red has won the game. If I click OK, that just shuts the game down, and we're now ready to start the game again and play another game if we want. But it was a bit boring and took a long time to play because the ball was moving so slowly. So what I want to do as a last thing is I want to make the game a bit more interesting and say that every time the ball hits one of the bats, it speeds up a bit. So the rally, the ball being hit backwards and forwards, gets faster and faster and faster. So to do that, again, it's a click on the ball. Because in this game it's quite simple. Almost everything we do is on the ball. I'm going to add an event, which is a collision with the red bat. Okay. And I've already got that there. So, sorry, I've already got one with the red bat, not watching. So I want to add to that, on the move, I want to add something to reduce the friction. Now, friction normally slows things down. So the opposite of slowing things down is speeding things up, which would be minus. And I'm going to try quite a small one. I'm going to try 0.005. So I'm saying every time it hits the bat, add 0.05 to the speed of the ball. And I'm going to see how that works. I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the blue bat. I'm going to say on here, on the friction, I'm going to say make the friction go up by minus 0.005. Okay, it's got to be minus and it's got to be relative. Click OK. And OK, and play the game. And hopefully when I've got my bats, you should be able to see, if I put the bat right in the middle, each time that ball is hitting one of those bats, that should be getting a bit faster. Now I need to decide whether the 0.05 is enough. I never see the ball's getting a bit quicker. When it's getting quicker enough, definitely speeding up there. So each time it hits the bat, the ball is going slightly quicker, and I suppose in the end, it'll just become up there on the screen. So that would make it, at this speed, it would make it a much, much more difficult game to play. So as the longer the rally goes on, the faster and faster the ball gets, until eventually, I assume it'll just completely disappear off the screen. So there's a certain limit on how fast it can go.